Hey guys, Demir from Lifehack Method. I see a lot of people struggling with their to-do list. I'm talking about struggles. I want to think about for a second the original way that a to-do list was supposed to work. It's pretty simple. Write down everything you're supposed to do, start doing it, and stop when it's all done. I mean, it seems pretty simple to me, right? But guys, even at its best, it never worked like that. What we really have is big, bloated, scary lists, like unending rewrites. We're constantly feeling guilty that we don't know which list is the right list, or there's multiple rumpled sheets of paper that are all have separate lists on them. It's ugly. It's like got tons of scribbles and arrows. And then we have to take that, which is already bad, and transcribe it to our calendar, into our email, into our messengers. Guys, no wonder it's not really working for us. We're not getting what we need from the humble to-do list. But I'll make it even worse. The information and knowledge revolution that we're going through right now has not been kind to the to-do list. Our job as knowledge workers is to deal with the tsunami of information that's coming at us and decide what we need to do, like what's worth doing in what time. And this new factor, this new flood, has completely overwhelmed the classic to-do list. So I call this list overwhelm. And list overwhelm is when your priorities get buried underneath a mountain of tasks and you end up defaulting to doing urgent work, but not really important work. And the cost cognitively means you're constantly exhausted and never really want to look at your to-do list because it's scary. I hope I've convinced you. This system is totally outdated and it is groaning under the weight of these new changes. And worst of all, we don't really have conventional wisdom for how we're supposed to deal with this. All the gurus out there are saying radically different things. Some people like David Allen, props, David Allen, love him. He's saying like, hey, get everything into your to-do list. Put it all in there, dump it all. It's called the brain dump. And still other people are saying, no, actually, you need to keep your to-do list very clean and very simple. You should only have 3 to 5 things on your list every day. Those two things are totally opposite recommendations. So quick recap, the to-do list never really worked that great in the first place. It's even worse in this new environment we're facing. And we're getting totally mixed messages about how to use to-do lists. Guys, this is like your old iPhone. It badly needs a software upgrade. So in this month's Tribe topic, we're gonna show you everything you need to know how to upgrade the humble to-do list. We're gonna show you how to give that old stodgy to-do list a facelift. But before we dive into that deep end, I wanna show you one tiny hack, the smallest thing to massively improve your to-do list woes. And that, my friends, is to have a someday list in addition to your to-do list. And I gotta shout out David Allen here because he's the father of the someday list. Guys, a someday list is a list of tasks that feels really important, but it actually doesn't have a definite due date. So all of those excellent ideas that start with the sentence, like, we should really create a new product to upsell our clients. We should really start a rose garden out back. If you're starting with the sentence, we should really, it probably belongs on your someday list. Here's another starter. Wouldn't it be great if we could pre-prep our food for the week? These are dead giveaways that this should probably be on a someday list, not on your to-do list. So these are the things, team, that can massively clutter up your to-do list. And it's the #1 contributor to to-do list overwhelm. So what we do is we create a completely separate list and you move all of these over there. Now don't overcomplicate it. It could be an Excel sheet, it could be a document. It just cannot be in your main to-do list. That's the only requirement. And that simple move, that small move alone is extraordinary. My experience with my clients is that 60% of the tasks that are on their to-do list actually belong on a someday list. And that clutter is creating overwhelm and anxiety for them. And what does anxiety create? It creates avoidance and procrastination. And it means you're more tired at the end of the day. So team, there really is a real cost to storing all those someday tasks alongside your hard commitments. So it's time to create a new distinction in your mind. We're gonna take what previously used to be to-do list and cut it into 2. So hard items are things that have rock solid due dates and they need to happen in the next 4 weeks. Everything else is potentially a someday item. I think 60% of your list should probably migrate its way over to the someday list. And I wanna be clear, that doesn't mean these are second-class citizen tasks. When you get ready to start doing food prep, when it goes from, oh, we should really do food prep to let's food prep this weekend, it's time to take it from the someday list, put it on the to-do list. So we're creating that new category, that new distinction in your mind so you can manage the chaos better. This is the smallest thing that you can do to get just a tremendous relief in your to-do list. Now here is a pro tip. You need to, not optional, you must set regular reminders to go peek at that Sunday list. Because if you don't check it often, what's gonna happen is you won't put things there because you'll know that it's a black hole and you'll never go back and check it. And if you feel it's a black hole, you're not gonna put stuff there. So to create that trust, you need to have regular reminders to circle back and check it. Okay, team, that's my quick tip of the day. Divide your to-do list into 2 categories, hard to-do list items and soft, and take all of those soft items, probably should be about 60% of your list, and move it onto a someday list, and you will immediately experience so much relief and less anxiety, and that will translate into less procrastination and more willingness to actually step in and start doing things. Hey, if you like this video, mash the like button and think about clicking subscribe if you want to catch videos like this in your feed all the time.